expect me to stay like I'm your own.
What's good, y'all? It's your guest, Sister Erica Vane, back again with another Sistas video. And in this video, child, you can tell by the title, we are talking about Karen and if Mama got a bun in the oven. Alright, y'all, if y'all missed it, I did a mid-season trailer breakdown. I will have it linked in the cards above as well as the description box down below so that you can check that out. And in it, I broke down all the major plot points that we saw in the trailer that was premiered on the Tyler Perry show. That was the after show from the mid-season finale for Sistas, and they talked to the cast. We got a little bit more insight around the show and the stars of the show, as well as got this preview at the very end of what the rest of the season is going to look like. And in it, we see Karen talking to Zach, and she's like, "Do you hear me?" He's like, "Don't tell me that." They both look very distraught, confused, and overwhelmed. And the streets is talking, but I also immediately went to the thought that Karen is pregnant and telling Zach this. Now, the only thing that works against this idea is Tyler Perry's timeline. His timeline with this show moves very, very, very slow. So the fact that if we're going based on the timeline, and sometimes it's barely a day between episodes, sometimes multiple episodes happen in one day, I feel like it's only been about 2 weeks since Zach and Karen slept together. So she wouldn't necessarily really know, but for the purposes of us going into the mid-season, the second half of season 3, we could see a time jump, right? We could see a time jump that puts her like 3 to 4 weeks away, and that would allow for her, maybe even 6 weeks, honestly. That would allow for her to be able to start to feel symptoms, for her to miss a period, for her to take a test and then find this out. Now, I kind of wanted to explore the idea that maybe it's not even Zach's, but also when she slept with Zach, it wasn't until like maybe a week later that she slept with Aaron. So I don't necessarily know if we could say that it's not Zach's baby, because she hadn't slept with anybody within that vicinity of time, and she slept with Aaron a lot more recently than when she slept with Zach. And I want to believe that the pastor wrapped it up, but you know, he's already shouldn't have been doing it to begin with by way of his storyline, not by me, y'all, because I'm minding my business and I felt like Karen needed it in that moment and she wanted it, so damn it, she should have it. But the storyline goes that Aaron is really struggling with the fact that they slept together, and he wants her to marry him so that they can continue to do so, and do so under proper religious law, right? But anyway, that's a whole other video. If you haven't seen it already, I've already done a couple of videos about Zach, about Aaron, and about Karen. Specifically, one of my favorite is who is better for Karen, so be sure to check that out. I'll have it linked in the cards above as well as the description box down below, as well as any other video related to Karen, Zach, and Aaron. I'll have those linked in the description box. But that to me kind of rules out the fact that it could be Aaron's, so it is Zach's. And this would be the thing, like, I knew something was going to keep them tied together. They had the perfect moment of closure and maturity in episode 11, y'all. It was just so beautiful. You felt the love, you felt the belief and the hope in each other, and the wishing of each other well. And I knew something was going to bring Zach back to Karen, but I didn't know what. And a pregnancy will do it to you every time. And not that they need to get together and stay together because she might be having his baby, because they actually do love each other, y'all. Like, this could be the thing that actually pulls them together. Now, what we don't see in this trailer is if Fatima has any idea about it and how she's going to respond, which makes sense because they're not going to give us everything in the trailer. But child, Fatima was already very, very hesitant to go ahead and fall for Zach, or allow herself to fall, or allow herself to get really, really invested into this relationship. So I can only imagine what sis is finna do and how sis is finna feel when she finds this out. Because look at Zach. Zach in the trailer is losing his mind. He can't believe it. He is like, bruh, this cannot be happening. And I don't necessarily feel like he's saying this can't be happening because he don't want to have the baby by Karen. I just think that he's in a place of trying to move forward in life, and this feels like it's pulling him back, because ultimately, like, Karen and Zach were together for 3 years. I think that he ultimately saw himself being with her. However, she could not shift out of the disrespectful nature and tone that she used with him, and it really did not help him grow or help him see his full potential, and that's one of the things that helped destroy their relationship. I definitely think that Zach could see Karen being the mother of his child. I could see that Zach probably wanted to eventually marry Karen, but that was one huge speed bump for him when it came to the relationship. Now, I want to know in the comment section down below, do y'all think that Karen is pregnant? If you haven't already, check out the trailer. I will link it in the description box down below. You have to watch it on my Instagram because I'm not about these YouTube copyright issues, okay? You can watch the whole thing in full on my Instagram here. You're just going to get some screenshots and some clippings, and we're gonna mix it up and put it together so that I don't have no problems with YouTube in these streets. But let me know what you think. Do you think that Karen is pregnant? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's really talk about it. And what happens if she is? I'm going to default to say that Karen is keeping it. She seems like the type of girl that's going to keep this baby. I don't see Karen getting rid of the baby, but if you think that she would, let me know that in the comment section down below. We can go ahead and chop it up and really dial into this. I think that this is going to be a major storyline for the second half of season 3, and I am really, really excited to see it. If you're new here, I'm Erica Vane, and I'm breaking down Sistas. I bring multiple videos a week, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Join the tribe so that you do not miss an upload. Go ahead and press that bell notification, okay? You made it to the end of the video, so I know you liked it. Go ahead and like the video before you jump into my Sistas playlist and catch up on anything that you've missed. I also have 2 additional series suggestions on screen if you're looking for something new to watch in the meantime. It's your good sis Erica Vane, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.